friends. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here. Did you see the Northern Lights? I haven't seen a lot of pictures, and I'll be honest, I just couldn't stomach staying up until midnight or 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning. So, not sure, but let us know. I have seen some pictures from southern Canada. Now, we do have to update the weekend forecast. There's a storm that's been hanging off to our west, and we thought that it could maybe wait until Saturday night, but now a couple of the better models are showing that it starts to creep into our area in the afternoon on Saturday. So let's get to it. Well, here's the satellite picture, and there you see the storm system. So you'd see that, and you'd normally think, well, wow, it's right on our doorstep. It should be here later today or tonight or tomorrow, certainly, but it's still taking its sweet time. The circulation, you can maybe pick it out, is in eastern North Dakota, and so it will take still a couple of days until Saturday before it gets here. Now, here's the European model, and what you're seeing here is you're seeing the pressure pattern, and then you're also seeing the upper level temperatures. And we're not so concerned about those two with this situation, but you're seeing the 6-hour precipitation amounts. And we go through the day today. And today, probably lesser so than yesterday, where we got those isolated thunderstorms as predicted, but they were very small, but people were amazed by the way the clouds looked and things like that. Even some little spots of hail. I got to say good morning to folks. Rossi Feifelski. Hopefully I got that one right. That's kind of a cool name from Grand Rapids. Good morning. And Shirley Croy, good morning. Michelle Goins from Ann Arbor, good morning to you. And Ed Johnson from Waterford. Okay, so dry today and a nice day, except the Upper Peninsula. You're going to get into showers and thunderstorms. Now, tonight, dry, and the geomagnetic storm watch continues for tonight. Remember, these space weather forecasts are, I kind of give the analogy that they're of the technology of forecasting, say weather was back in the 80s or 90s. What they do is they see the explosions on the sun, and they can tell that they're headed toward Earth, and that's quite amazing in itself. And then no updates until this energy passes one satellite that's some thousands miles out in space. But as soon as it passes that satellite, they could say, hey, we're going to have a geomagnetic storm, and it's only 45 minutes then when it hits Earth. So the weather forecasting of space weather is not like the weather forecasting of here on the ground just yet. Okay, so Friday afternoon, dry. Look at that, and warm. Now, Saturday morning into afternoon. So remember, these are 6-hour increments of precipitation totals. So this goes from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday. And what you see is maybe up to 1/10 of an inch along the western shore from Manistee, Frankfort, down through Grand Rapids, Big Rapids, down to the southwest corner, down to Lansing and Jackson, indicating that isolated showers will be popping up. Now, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Saturday, you see the flare-up, indicating that areas of showers will pop up Saturday afternoon. The storm circulation is still off to our west. Saturday night, showers as expected coming across southern lower Michigan, and Sunday as expected still. This is Sunday afternoon, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. as expected, still looking at quite a bit of shower activity. So now I would say Sunday, cloudy and wet for the most part, not continuous, but at any time, any place will get some rain. All places will get some rain on Sunday. Now we got to include it Saturday afternoon too. at some point you'll get a shower Saturday afternoon. So I would not call Saturday a washout by any stretch. Monday and Tuesday, dry, beautiful. Next weather maker, maybe toward the end of next week in the form of a batch of showers. So relatively quiet forecast. U.S. model. Hey, good morning, Jim Kaiser from Rockford. U.S. model showing the same thing now as we go into Saturday afternoon. This is 2 p.m. and this is 5 p.m. and this is 8 p.m. So U.S. model bringing the storm system, opening it up a little bit quicker, stands to reason. It was expected to spin there for 3 days, and now it's only going to spin there for about 2.5 days. So total precip off of the European forecast. Let's go through Saturday evening, and again, it's pretty low. You know, some pockets of 1/10 of an inch, maybe on the west side a pocket more than 1/10 of an inch where you'd call it, yeah, I got wet. Other pockets, the gray areas, a few hundredths where you'd say, no, it really wasn't much rain. Then Sunday, and we add on a half inch or more in places. So Sunday is wet, and then we go out 10 days and we don't add anything on until the end of that 10-day period. But if we can get an inch in 10 days here in August, that's a good happy medium between plants staying green and people not complaining that it's too wet. Um, Temperatures are going to be quite consistent. This is about one of the most consistent times of the year on temperatures, and we'll see that coming up in the next 10 days. I'd blanketly say most spots in lower Michigan for the next 10 days, 90% of us will have highs between 80 and 85, and enjoy it. So I'll just show you how consistent. So here's today. Tomorrow, maybe a little bit warmer. Tomorrow could be, inching toward 90 degrees in the Saginaw Valley, maybe the center part of the state, maybe Ann Arbor and Detroit. So on the warm side, and Saturday in the upper 80s also. And Sunday back down to upper 70s due to clouds. And then Monday, 80s, Tuesday, 80 to 85, Wednesday, about the same. Thursday, maybe some 87s creep in there, but a lot of 85s. Next Friday, 85-ish, and next Saturday, 85-ish. So really, no, a couple of, last week we had a couple of chilly mornings and everybody said, oh no, here comes early fall. No, and we have some great summer weather still on the way. And the water temperatures have not cooled down yet on the lakes, the Great Lakes, so you can still get to a beach and, wade up to your knees or your waist and not go freeze. So get out and enjoy it. August, if you're a summer lover, but not a super hot and humid lover, second half of August is your time in Michigan. I always say that. Get out and enjoy it. And we'll keep you updated on the weekend. I do want to say that it will be wet at times. So there you go. There's the weekend forecast. Take care, and thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update. I'm MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa.